While John has been here working away on the cottage, I've been back in England, watching the progress through photos and messages, but it's not the same as being here. So now I'm finally back in Donegal, back at the cottage and back with John. Every time we come back here, it feels a little more like home. And every job we finish, we're one step closer to the life we dreamed of here in Donegal. I arrived back in Ireland late Friday night. It was a long journey for both of us. I had a short 35-minute flight, but then John had to drive 3 hours to Belfast to pick me up, and another 3 hours to drive me back to home. So by the time we finally arrived at the cottage, we were both pretty exhausted, but it was so good to see each other again. After a good night's sleep, I was up early the next morning and excited to see the progress of the house. He had been busy. Driving to the cottage and seeing this sunrise first thing in the morning makes me feel that this is the right decision. Isn't it beautiful? Stepping in the door, arriving back at the cottage, it felt so good. As I wandered around and John made a fire, it was good to be back. It felt right. And I'm now back into doing my chores of cooking, cleaning, and whatever John needs my help with. The place looks pretty good, but I think I need to do a bit of a clean-up. John's been very busy while I was away. He'd got lots done. There was the closet in the bedroom that was taking shape and looked great. He even added outside a mailbox and a hose on the wall. These simple things really make the place feel good and ready for work. And, of course, he even set up his comfy chair while I was away. It's Saturday, and mostly it's a good tidy up and organise while John finishes off a few more jobs. It's looking good. I'm really impressed with the closet. I'm glad though he's finally got some water into the bathroom and even the bath is running, but I'm not sure I want a cold bath right now. Sunday is usually our day off, so we took a drive to remind us how beautiful this part of Ireland really is, and we stopped for a few photos and picked up some coal for the fire on the way back. Moments like this remind us how much we love it here. It's nice now that we've got the cottage set up so that we can just have the fire going and just relax there, have some tea, have something to eat, and spend most of the day there. In the evenings, obviously, we go back to family's house to sleep and shower, but during the daytime, we're at the cottage all day long, unless we're out collecting things for the cottage. And it's absolutely beautiful. Crisp sunny day. I couldn't wait to get outside and take some photos of the scenery around and the progress that had been taking place while I was away. I just can't stop taking photos of the area, the cottage, and just the way it is. It's absolutely beautiful and I'm so glad to be back. I believe this little house is actually for sale. It might not be anymore, but I'm sure I saw it when I was looking at my place. And there's the crosses. We see them behind us. It just makes me feel peaceful and relaxed. Just like I'm being watched over. And of course, it's just beautiful seeing the sea, the countryside. I just love it here. And on days like this, you just want to be out and about and taking photos and just relaxing and enjoying. But of course, I'm back over here and I need to pull my weight and do some of the work too and help John out. He's done so much while we're away and now we both need to get stuck back in and I need to get into the work mode. So Monday, back to work, and I was up on the ladder clearing moss out of the gutters, while John was, yes, you guessed it, creating another hole in the house. By the time I finished clearing the gutters, John had managed to make 2 very large holes in the roof. Thankfully, we've been incredibly lucky with the weather so far. Beautiful dry days while all this work is happening. Now, you've heard of Jack in the Box, but have you ever heard of John in the Roof? Every time I looked up, he was either poking out or gone again. And then poked out again, like a jack in a box. So, John in the Roof this time. He kept popping up through the 2 holes while working up there. It actually took 3 full days to get the skylight windows installed. It was a really tough job, physically and mentally. But John pushed through and did an amazing job getting them in. Installing the skylights was a monster of a job. It was hard work, and it really made John think how to figure it out. The instructions definitely were not helping, but he finally figured it out and it came together nicely. But unfortunately, he had to take a lot of tiles off the roof and then put them back on. So now we have skylights both sides on the roof, each side of the kitchen and dining area, which will give us a lot more light. But to show that, we now need to go inside, and John needs to start taking down the ceiling so we can actually see the difference. And as you can see, with the ceiling coming down, little by little, the light is actually coming through, and it's brightened up the area already. Every time he opens up a bit more of the ceiling, it just looks amazing how much the light is coming through. And once the skylights were finally installed and the ceiling could come down, suddenly the kitchen and the dining room felt completely different. Bigger, brighter, and filled with so much natural light. I'm honestly so proud of what John has achieved. As the ceiling was coming down, John was working hard, and it's been a really tough week. The 3 days of getting the skylights in and now trying to remove the ceiling. Bit by bit it comes down and then obviously makes a mess everywhere, and I'm helping to clean it up. It's great having the teamwork back again, even if maybe I'm not quite as good for helping out as John would like. I enjoy working with him, and I hope he enjoys working with me too. He's getting on with it so much, and the rafters have to come down, the ceiling coming down, and then it'll be nice, open, and have so much light coming in. Look at how it just already can feel that light, the natural light coming into the room, and the room is feeling massive. Bigger and bigger as every part comes down. And with the heights and the angles and how to get it down, it's been quite the achievement and quite hard on John's body, as he has had so much medical issues over the last few years. It certainly has held him back a little bit with what he used to be able to achieve and what he could now. I mean, don't forget, he is 60 in October. Shh, don't tell anyone. But he's doing so much better than he was, and he's enjoying this so much. We're both enjoying bringing together the plans, the ideas, and it coming into reality, and it just looks amazing. Look at that light pouring into the room. And then the mess we had to sweep up and get rid of outside. That was quite the job too. But it just looks so much better. While John is busy pulling down the old rafters, I was already thinking about something else. Because when you're renovating an old cottage like this, you quickly learn that nothing should go to waste. And these rafters have probably been up here for decades, maybe even longer. So while John is happily taking everything down, my job is to make sure some of this wood gets saved for later. You never know when you might need a bit of old timber for a project or two. John would probably be quite happy if I took all the nails out and saved it for later. So I've put them all to one side and now denailing them. And we found out actually the price of wood, this is definitely the way to go. And we soon figured out that we needed it to build out the walls, as all the different parts of the walls were all different widths apart, and we needed the wood then to kind of make it all one level. The room just looks bigger and bigger, and I just can't wait to see the finished look on this room. But I'm also enjoying the process of it coming together. I know John's enjoying it too, but I'm sure it's a lot of hard work on him. But it looks great. It's massive. This kitchen and dining room is definitely going to be the heart of the home. We're getting into our stride this week, and I'm cooking, cleaning and cleaning up after John's doing some of the work and working together. We even got the outside toilet looking a little bit more better for use, and it flushes really good. But now it's the end of the day and time to go for a drive and relax. I can't wait to see what project he decides to start next week.